Hi, I want to tell you a story about one morning, one stretch, and a neighbour who saw more than I meant to show. I didn't hear him arrive. The villa next door was usually empty, quiet, peaceful, just the sound of wind and water. I unrolled my mat beside the pool, same as every morning. The air was thick and warm, not yet fully awake. I wore a thin pink romper, tight, short, nothing underneath. I hadn't worn underwear in days, not here. As I leaned into a side stretch, lifting one leg, I felt a gaze, not harsh, not rude, but intense. I turned my head. He stood on his terrace, holding a coffee cup, eyes locked on me. I didn't stop, just stretched deeper, slower, my romper pulling tight across my chest, fabric clinging. I saw how his grip tightened on the cup, and I knew he was watching, really watching. When I stood, he was still looking. Only then did he raise a hand. Awkwardly polite, I waved back and didn't cover up when I walked inside. The next morning he came closer, just to the fence. "Sorry about yesterday," he said. "I didn't mean to stare." "But you didn't look away either, did you?" I smiled. He looked down, embarrassed, almost, then invited me for coffee. "Your side or mine?" he asked. "Yours," I said. I slipped on a white shirt, long, loose, transparent, no bra. The coffee smelled strong, spicy. He told me it was a habit from the Middle East. I listened, nodding. But I watched his throat, how he swallowed, the steam curling from his mug. I sat close, crossing my legs, undid the top button of my shirt, then another. He noticed, of course, but didn't say a word. Only his gaze changed, slower, heavier. "It's hot," I said. He nodded, but in a good way. I stood, walked toward the pool. The breeze caught my shirt, and I knew he could see everything underneath. He stood too, but didn't move closer. Still, his body betrayed him. I didn't need more. Not yet. That afternoon the power went out. My fan stopped. Heat wrapped around me like a blanket. I stood near the window in tiny shorts and a tank top, still damp from the shower. Droplets clung to my skin. I saw him across the fence and called him over. He came, bare-chested, just loose shorts. His stomach glistened with sweat. "It's warm in here," he said, looking around. I nodded. "Fan's dead." He started checking wires. I stood behind him, watching the muscles in his back shift. "You want me to bring mine?" he asked. I stepped closer. "Number stay." He turned, eyes meeting mine. Something shifted. He raised a hand, touched a strand of hair near my temple, then the tip of my ear, then my shoulder. I didn't pull away. I took his hand, guided it lower, down my waist, my thigh. He didn't resist, just stared. Our foreheads touched. I whispered, "Just kiss me already." And he did. We didn't speak, just touched. His hand moved down my back, mine along his spine. My tank top was half off, my breasts bare, but I didn't care. He laid me on the bed, careful, almost reverent. I opened my legs slowly. He moved between them. Clothes still clinging to us. Still, we didn't stop. Thin fabric, wet skin. We felt everything. He entered me gently, like he was listening to my breath. I didn't cry out, just gasped, fingers digging into his shoulders, bodies hot, breath tangled. Above us, the ceiling fan started spinning again, somehow, but we didn't notice. Only the sounds of us, breathing, moving, wanting. When it ended, we lay side by side, staring at the ceiling. "You staying long?" I asked. 9 days, you? 8. I smiled. "You're lucky." He ran fingers down my neck, over my chest, my stomach. "Maybe we both are," he said, and I didn't disagree.